Need some coins for that God Squad you've always wanted? For the cheapest coins anywhere, check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order. Link is in the description.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
This morning, guys, we have the Genki Force 2 reveals to go over. Keep in mind, this stuff should drop in the game today around 1:30 p.m. Eastern, unless there's a delay. I do want to give a shout out to Taco Frog for being a part of the Nota Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are subbed to the channel, turn notification bell on, and comment down below. Nota Gang. Also, guys, the NBA is back from All-Star break tonight. If you guys want to check out Underdog Fantasy, you can use code ZERK to double your first deposit up to $100. And follow me over on Twitter for my picks. I posted up all of my NBA picks at like 2 a.m. this morning. I was doing research late into the night. So you guys sign up right now using code ZERK. You also get this Curry 0.5 point special for today. Underdog has also been running a ton of specials lately, so don't be surprised if we get another special at some point today, but it might only be available for like an hour, 2 hours, whatever. So make sure you guys are on the app. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks and turn the notification bell on. Alright guys, so let's go over the Genki Force Part 2 again. This is set to release at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time today, unless there's a delay. Also, in terms of Division Dynasty, in case you didn't miss my video I made yesterday on Division Dynasty, that's not releasing today. That is releasing on Saturday. The reveals are tomorrow. What time tomorrow? I do not know. They said they're releasing them on Twitter. So, usually, Twitter reveals are at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But we also have Ultimate Legends being revealed tomorrow, so I would find it very interesting if they made us wait until 7 for both ULs and Division Dynasty. And there's also a lot of cards to reveal with Division Dynasty, so I don't know if it's going to be in the morning, in the afternoon, at nighttime for Division Dynasty 2. But yeah, those releasing on Saturday, reveals tomorrow. I don't know when. Let's go over these Genki Force Part 2 players. Definitely really interesting when it comes to the champions and also the limiteds. But as you guys can see, we got 89 overall Tyler Boyd. Also, big update to the Genki Force players. Now, for the elevation first part of any of the champion slash LTDs, guys, you can now use either a champion or a elevation high token as we've been able to. But you can also now use a hero, which is a 93 overall, which is going to make upgrading them a lot cheaper. So shout out to EA for that one. Part 2 and Part 3 of the elevation passes, which in case you don't know, as you're upgrading the player, you're doing it to unlock the second bucket and the third bucket for the, cheaper AP abilities in there. You still have to use a token or a champion, and then the third one is you have to use a champion still. So, definitely helps a lot, though. 89 overall Tyler Boyd right there. Next up, we have 89 Braxton Jones, 83 pass block, 89 run block, 86 strength. We also do have Michael Dieter with 87 pass block, 86 run block, 88 strength. We have Desjuan Johnson, 84 speed, 87 excel, 89 block shot, 89 power move. Carl Lawson, 84 excel, 84 speed rather, 90 excel, 89 block shed, 88 finesse move. We have Kendall Lamb, 87 strength, 89 pass block, 87 run block. We have Aaron Sapas with 92 kick power, 81 kick accuracy. Brandon Johnson, 90 speed. You can see the route running, the hands on him there. Getting to the 93s, we have Zaire Franklin. These are the heroes. 88 speed, 91 excel, 92 block shed, 91 hit power. We have Taylor Moten with 90 strength, 93 pass block, and 92 run block. DeMarcus Lawrence finally gets an upgrade, but should have been a champion. D-Law, still very underrated. 86 speed, 87 excel, 93 strength, 92 block shed, 93 finesse move as well. Dalvin Tomlinson, terrible speed, but 93 block shed, 93 strength. We got Evan Ingram with 92 speed, 97 catching, 68 run block, 90 catch in traffic, 92 spectacular catch. We got Jabril Peppers, 93 speed, 92 excel, 92 zone, 93 hit power, and then getting into the 96s. Now, for those guys that don't follow me over on Twitter, you didn't see this last night, but we already kind of knew, or at least had at least one card revealed to us last night. They kind of give us a hint at how these Part 2 players were going to work. They get shadow variants. So the champions today, Jair cornerback, he also has a wide receiver. Can you use both in your team? Normally, if you have a card like Jair corner, Jair wide receiver, you are able to use both of those. You can't use two on like the same side of the ball normally. So yes, I'd imagine you're able to use both of these. But cornerback Jair, yeah, I know. He has a 95 overall from the playoffs. 97 speed, 96 excel, 97 man, 95 zone, 93 press. The card is really, really good. So in his first elevation tier. He does get pick artist for 0 in his first one as well. He gets medium route KO for 1, short route KO for 1 AP. In his second tier, he gets bench press for 1, I do believe, and outside shade for 2 AP. And then in his third elevation, which, yeah, it's a lot of coins if you're going to be spending all that to get him there, but you do get acrobat for 1 AP and out my way for 0 AP. So out my way is gonna be really, really interesting. If I recall exactly what that is, that's gonna help him a lot when it comes to, like, you know, run defense there. So interesting. 95 zone coverage though, 97 man, 93 press. Jair Alexander, definitely pretty crazy. So I definitely like the Jair Alexander card a lot. And then we have the wide receiver, which you'll notice, by the way, 97 speed. Yeah, put him a wide receiver down to 96, which later on, you'll see it's reversed for another player. But Jair, 96 speed, 93 catch in traffic. You can see all the route running. I know a couple of questions what you guys are going to have. Number 1 as well, as I said, yes, you can play both of them. Should be able to anyways. And then number 2, will these variant versions be available in the free 96 overall pack that we can actually get from Field Pass, which I believe we should be able to get today? I don't know. I'm assuming yes, because the sets are the same exact for these cards. The sets are the same exact for these cards, guys. It's just any 5 of the, what is it, 92 overall, 93 overall? I cannot remember off the top of my head. I think it's 92 overalls. But Jair Alexander, 96 speed, 93 catch in traffic, 94, 94, and 96 for the route running. He gets outside apprentice for 0 AP, grab and go for 0 AP, and his second bucket gets route tech for 2, third bucket shorten for 1, and third down threat for 0 AP. Next up, Derek Carr. I don't really think anyone cares about this card, to be honest with you. 89 speed, 96 throw power. Good accuracies on him as well. I believe he has, just off the top of my head, I think he has generic 2 release, which is pretty mid. He does get a conductor for 0 AP in his tier 1, which is just, you know, faster hot routes, line of scrimmage. Gets Howard Master for 2 AP in his second bucket. And then his third one, gift wrapped for 0 AP. He also has a middle linebacker, which isn't terrible, but like the strength isn't crazy good. The hit power is not really there. Zone coverage isn't high enough. Block shed to 91, 95 speed, 94 acceleration on him. Does get lurk artist for 0, secure tackler for 0 in that tier 1 of the elevation. Tier 2, deep in zone for 2 AP. And then the third one, he gets enforcer for 1 or strip specialist for 0 AP. Next up, Aiden Hutchinson, 92 speed, 93 excel, 94 block shed, 96 finesse move. Pretty sure he just had a recent upgrade as well. He has no outsiders and unpredictable for 0 AP in his first bucket. Second one, edge thoroughly for 2. Third bucket, he gets double another for 1, and he also gets extra credit for 0 AP. He also has a tight end version right here. I only wrote down that he got honorary lineman for 0 AP in his first bucket because I don't really care about this card. It's just not that good. 93 speed, 81 run block, you know, kind of just a whatever card. If you have like a theme team, sure, there you go. You can pick him up, add him to your team. And the final champion is Davante Adams. This is the one we saw yesterday. 95 speed, 95 catch, 93 catch in traffic, 95 spectacular catch, 95, 96, 95 for the routes. Definitely looks pretty good. In terms of abilities, though, he does get outside apprentice and grab and go for 0 AP. In his second bucket, he gets route tech for 2 AP. And in his third bucket, he does get short and lead for 1 and third down threat for 0 AP. I think maybe the exact same abilities as the Jair, or very similar to the wide receiver Jair. So yeah, that's Davante Adams right there. And then cornerback Davante is somehow faster. 96 speed, 95 excel, 95 man, 95 zone, and 96 press. Yeah, I don't really understand it either, but he gets pick artist for 0 AP in his first bucket. Second bucket, he does get inside shade for 2 AP, bench press for 1. In his third bucket, he gets deep out zone KO for 1 AP. So cornerback Davante, actually pretty good, to be honest. Pretty good card right there. And then the LTDs. Now, if you guys remember, on Monday, we got Dexter Lawrence and we got Derwin James. I still don't know if they did that on purpose or not, but who knows? As you guys can see, we are getting shadow variants of those cards. We're getting center Dexter Lawrence right here. 95 pass block, 96 run block, 96 strength. This is a massive center, like an absolutely massive center. I will be honest, I didn't write down the abilities because it's just an offensive lineman, but he does get some 0 APs in there. So Dexter Lawrence, yeah, pretty interesting. And then wide receiver Derwin is cracked. 97 speed, 95 catching traffic, 94 catching, route running of 96, 93, 97. I'm really curious to see, though, the after the catch ability on how good this Derwin card actually is. But in terms of his abilities that he does get, in his tier 1, he does get third down threat for 0 AP. In his tier 2, he gets evasive for 1 AP. I really like that. I am a big fan of Jukebox this year. And then in tier 3, he does get grab and go for 0 AP, and wide receiver apprentice, I do believe, for 1 AP. So that is Genki Force Part 2. LTDs are interesting with the wide receiver Derwin and the center Dexter Lawrence. Every champion has a variant option as well. Definitely really, really interesting. I know a lot of people maybe are, looking at this promo like it's a little bit weird, but I will admit, EA did go out of their way to do something completely different. A big thing that people complain about every single year is that every promo is the exact same year over year. It's a repeat. This is one of the most different promos we've ever had. We're getting out of positions for the champions, and also we're getting like some very interesting boost on them. We're getting those free players from the solos. You guys can let it down below what you think about it, but overall, I think this release 2 was okay. I think there's some very, very solid options to take as your BND 96 overall that I definitely will discuss with you guys later today. So with that being said, guys, hope you did enjoy the video, and if you did, make sure to drop a like in the video, and of course hit that sub button down below. Check out Underdog Fantasy, use code ZERK. Follow me over on Twitter for my picks. I will keep you guys updated, and if this does drop at 1:30, we'll take a look at the special offers, all of that, and then probably later tonight, I will let you guys know who I think the best free 96s are to take. If you guys enjoyed this video, check out these.